Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Richie B. I have a podcast called Banter with Richie B. I do a lot of Bigfooting. I come out in the woods and look for stuff, basically. Some oddities, not always Bigfoot. But we go in some pretty gnarly areas. We'll do some whoops, some knocks, stir things up. It's fun. It's good to get out and get some exercise, look for different things. Pretty eventful morning so far. Some cool stuff. I think that's a boot. Hard to tell. So a lot of compost out here. I can't really do a lot of things because of the compost. I do have an app called Scaniverse I would recommend to everybody. If you're out there Bigfooting, you can scan things. Oh, there's that tree stand. Yeah, let you get a look at the woods. Check it out. See this tree stand there? So yeah, there's hunters out here, but not in a very long time. My property abuts this property.
Yeah, I don't remember this one.
Pretty cool. Which one? I do.
Yep. Including the other one further down?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. This one.
I don't remember two of them. One, yes. Without the ladder.
Right.
That was not.
Yeah, I don't know. It's old. I know that. Social media is quiet today. I'm on YouTube this time, Mojo. So I'll take you, at least explore the area you can check out.
That's crazy. So things are being moved around.
Oh, yeah, isn't it weird? Totally different, right? Every time I come out here, it's different. Where's Wally? Yo! Come on! You don't even know where you are, you kook.
You said it's small and
It's 94 acres. You have directions. You do have a river and places you can go. You could always follow the noise to the sand and gravel pit. It'll bring you to the river.
That's a gravel pit?
Yeah, that's yeah, they're over there doing gravel pit. You know what's funny here, Woj? Is you can almost see the original path they made through here. The people. And then this got bent over it. And then they had made a new path to go around it. I think it's funny. That's what they get. Hello, like 2 people on my YouTube. If I don't know you, my name's... Oh, there's Shadow Side. What's up, dude? What's up, Shadow Side Paranormal? Make sure everybody does a like and subscribe to my friend Rich here up there. How you doing, bro? Shadow Side Paranormal Research Society. I'm out at it again, my brother. These woods here are pretty nuts. It's about 94 acres. It's got a river and... Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything here. So we got a lot of different structure type setups. Hey, what's up? There's my producer, Bobby Lee. Yeah, a lot of different areas out here. You can see a lot of things. So we'll do a couple of knocks. We'll do a couple of whoops. Try to get things going. Oh, down to 1 viewer. One from 4 to 1. They all don't like me. Whoa. Whoop. Yo! Someone get his ass over here. You don't even know where he is. Sorry. Just looking for an investigator we lost. It happens. So yeah, really cool area. A lot of squatchiness, I guess they call it, right? And a lot of trees, weird little oddities with the trees. And I know there's a lot of controversy with all that stuff. That's fine. I respect it. Just if you don't believe in that, just, be respectful about it. That's all I ask. But we investigate everything, any possibility. We look at all that stuff. So we came in this morning, and it looked like there was in the compost, there was actually a path, and there was a mudded area. And I got what looks like a footprint. It looks like it might be maybe a juvenile. Measured at 12 inches and then 5 inches wide. Definitely can see, it looks like defined toes. Again, I use a app called Scaniverse. If you want to get out here and do some Bigfooting, then you definitely can use Scaniverse in a compost area. So you kind of just push the button and it says ready to scan, and then you can scan it. You know what I mean? So little tools of the trade you can try. You know what I mean? Definitely do that. So, hey, Wojo. Yeah, and that one up top is too. So, yeah, a lot of crazy. We've been out to this spot a bunch of times, so we are pretty familiar with it. And I have pictures I always take. Look at the cool water, man. I have cool pictures that I always take, and of the area, so you can kind of tell when the landscape changes. You know. So check this out. I'll bring you guys down by the water. I'm down to 4. That's all right. Guys, stay with me. I know it's not always fun, but at least it's live, raw footage, right? Sure beats a production, I think. That's just my opinion. No offense to anybody that does that, but it's just my cup of tea is more raw footage of people out in the woods. And I'm new at this, so bear with me as far as all this social media stuff goes, you know. I don't always like it. I've gotten more comfortable with it, let's say. Yeah, we could chill right here for a minute. Yeah, come on down. This place is, there's a lower area over there if you want, Patty. So I got a good group of investigators with me. If you've seen my show, my podcast, my friends the Burks are down from Western Mass. My teammate Wojo's here. And I brought a special investigator, my little dude. Well, he's not little, but you know. So look at the banks. This is what we like to look for, right? The water was way up here a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, there's been known to have pike and stuff in here. So, thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. It was really, really cool hanging out with you. Hey, get this. On the way home yesterday, I ended up following our buddy Phil with 2 L's. Like all the way home to my neighborhood. I was like, wait, what the hell is this? Anyways, long story short, I basically followed him up to his house. He lives like 7 houses from me. Funny little tidbit there. My boy Shadowside Paranormal Research Society. Like and subscribe. And definitely like and subscribe to mine. You know, as I get better and better at this, I'll be able to hopefully bring new innovative ways to getting out here in the woods. And my podcast is interactive. You can join me in my podcast at any time with my guests. We do Bigfooting with a friend, a fan, excuse me. So we'll have somebody come out and do some Bigfooting with us and hang out with us, maybe get to know them, get a different angle on what they think and see. Skeptic or otherwise, does not matter. As long as we have healthy skepticism in this research field, then we will make progress. I don't need everybody to believe me, and I'm not here to convince nobody of anything. So I'm here to present stuff. Yeah, I see that. You got like 75,000 followers. You got a whole bunch on TikTok, bro. It's absolutely nuts. So, yeah, we should talk later on. I'll give you a call when I'm out of the woods. Are you available later? Yeah, so just healthy skepticism and conversation, you know. That's why I put my word as banter. For one, I didn't want a, as my producer says, niche, if you're American. I didn't want to get boxed into one field. So I'm into the paranormal. I'm into oddities. I'm into cryptids of all kinds. Sasquatch is my passion because I've had personal experiences with them. What I believe is Sasquatches. I've been flanked a couple of times. I've been growled at. I've had communications with whoops. I've heard them talk like the Sierra Sounds. I've had all that stuff. So definitely stick with me. We're growing and you know, apparently someone decided to do a tree knock and didn't tell me. I almost shit my pants. It was a light shitting. Don't worry. So look at this place. Definitely something could live out here, no problem at all. It's a beautiful place. I got my boy on the Parabolic mic right now listening. So yeah, we got some equipment, you know, we got some cameras going, Parabolics, knockers, of course cameras. We're gonna tuck a trail camera somewhere. I'm actually gonna bury it in the leaves mostly. So try to hide that light a little bit and maybe just get pictures during the day, stuff like that. So we're gonna try some different things. I gotta get some recorders out here. The recorders I bought are way too advanced for my stupidity. So they got like 30 buttons. I don't know how you get 30 buttons in a 1x3-inch spot, but they did it. So way too much for me. But yeah, you can see there's little shells down here, so you probably got like little otters, things like that. All these things you got to consider too, that what could do this or what could do that. You got to be real about it and not just jump every time you hear a noise, you know. So yeah, dude, I'll come up with you anytime you want, bro. Just say the word, man. We'll make it work. You know, I got a very good support group. My fiance is incredible. She loves this stuff and gets a little hectic with all the kids, but she's amazing. So yeah, I'm a lucky man. But yeah, so I'm just walking around the banks here of the river and trying to see if we can maybe get a definitive type print or something in the mud. You know, one time, excuse me, on my YouTube, you'll see there was 2 huge knocks on the other side of the river, and they were smashes, and I went right through me, and then they were followed by about 20 minutes of rock clacking. It was just click, 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 click. Like you could hear something scuffling around out there with a parabolic microphone on top of it. So you were able to put 2 pieces of evidence together, you know, and call it something. So, but yeah, look at these areas, man. You know, so it's definitely viable, you know. But anyways, like I said, we're realistic. We don't like to jump at everything. We definitely investigate everything, included structures. Again, investigate. We're not telling you that we sat there and watched Sasquatch make it. We're not doing that. We're just saying, hey, what's the possibility of Mother Nature doing this? Some of the stuff we've gotten, I've sent out to, you know, wildlife guides, park rangers, survivalists, outdoor survivalists, and gotten their opinion. And there's been a few that they've been stumped on. So, you know, we could be onto something in that aspect of it. So if you box yourself in, you know, I don't think you're doing this any field a service. You know, we want to make sure that we keep our minds open. You know, so be open-minded, be respectful. Yeah, it is really squatchy out here, isn't it? Yeah, I'll bring you out here sometime, bro. I'm out here regularly, and some of the structures out here are insane. We're gonna go hit a site that we think is a hut site. It's got some crazy trees that have broken off their stumps and moved, you know, like 15 feet away. And yeah, it's definitely an area, and I've dealt with this area personally, you know, for a lot of years. So I've had property that abuts it since like 2002, and yeah, it's pretty. I've had a lot of experiences. Let's put it that way. That's what got me here. I kept it quiet for like a decade. I didn't want to deal with the ridicule, and I didn't want people knowing where I was with my kids there and stuff. So many factors went into that. But that's usually yeah, hold that up. It's usually a squirrel, it sounds like. But again, in the Sasquatch world, we know there's a lot of mimics with Mother Nature. So I'm gonna get off this for a little bit. I'll jump back on YouTube in a little while. I think YouTube's beneficial to everybody. I think it gets out to more people. I'm starting to build an audience a bit, so it's nice. I've been watching my views steadily. Just, you know, stay steady. I don't need a big viral video or anything. I just want to bring something to you guys that you can watch and see in an intimate way. So yeah, if we find anything, I'll let you know. watch later on. I am going to post what I think is a footprint that we found. Definitely looks like a bare foot. So arch, weight, toes, stuff like that. So that was pretty cool to walk into right away. Excuse me, I have allergies. So definitely check it out, man. This place is beautiful. And like I always say, if you don't find anything, man, at least you get your ass off the couch, away from the screen, out here in the wilderness, and get some fresh air, get some exercise. I've probably done 40, 50 miles this week out here squatching. So it's been helping me health-wise. But yeah, really cool place, right? You know, if you're into arches, you know, and you got any suggestions on the arches, not arches, but structures, you know, I'd love to hear a respectful opinion about what you feel. You know, if you feel every one of them a snowfall, or every one of them a windfall, or all of them a Mother Nature. People say, you know, why the hell would they do that? You know, Native Americans way back when did a lot of directional type things with sticks, where they'd break them and watch them. You know, when they grew, they'd break them again. When they grew, they'd break them again. And then they would stay alive, but they would keep growing and pointing in a certain direction towards a watering hole, or, you know, maybe some food. So there's forms of communication in it. And then there's these other ones where people go, why the hell would Bigfoot do that? And I'm like, well, what the hell has Bigfoot got to do out in the woods 365 days a year, 24 hours a day? You know what I mean? He's not out there playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? So he's got basically nothing to do. They're curious creatures, supposedly. Some talk about them high on the spectrum. You can check out my podcast. One of my episodes, we had a long, nice discussion about that, being high on the spectrum and how they stack and put things in a row. And a lot of the structures have been documented for a long time, over centuries. So it's not like it's an impossibility. And if you cross out any possibility, then once again, I think you're doing a disservice to yourself and any research field. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I just say, hey, just check it out. You know, just see how that tree fell, see how that tree was bent, see how that tree was pointing in one direction or another. Why are there 3 trees? Why do they always find X's out here? You know, things like that. So I'm gonna get off for a little bit, and I will be back on in a little while, and I'll give you guys an update. And Shadow, make sure we talk later on. I'll call you. I got your phone number if you're available today. I would love to hear more about how you your numbers and all that stuff. You know, definitely could use a little pointer in that area, I'm sure. But we're trying. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Banter with Richie B podcast. Tonight at 6 is my paranormal podcast, every Saturday. Tonight is ladies' night. Check it out. All lady investigators. And then Tuesday night is my Bigfoot show. Every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. we banter about Bigfoot. So make sure you check out Banter with Richie B on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. I have my own Facebook page. I have my own website, banterwithrichieb.com/shop. You can hit the shop, get cool merch. I got all kinds of stuff going up last night. A lot of Bigfoot stuff going up. A lot of puckwudgies. We got a paranormal section starting up. We have limited time offers, T-shirts, cups, you know, phone cases, things like that. And all it does is help the research. It helps us buy the equipment I'm using, or allows me more time to be outside. You know. Oh, Jenny B, what's up, girl? Love you, sis. Yeah, allows me time to be out here in the woods more, you know what I mean? My season's starting up with work, so it's going to be trickier and trickier to get out here. So definitely buy some merch and help out, even if it's just a hat or just a cup or just a phone case, you know what I mean? A lot of cool stuff in there. You don't know until you go in there and check it out. So make sure you go in there and check it out, all right? Banter with Richie B podcast tonight at 6, paranormal version. Now I got to figure out how to shut off YouTube. There's an X right here. Almost dropped my phone in the river. There's an X right here. I'm going to hit it.